cycleIterator. Create a function cycleIterator that accepts an array and returns a function. The returned function will accept 0 arguments. When first invoked, the returned function will return the first element of the array. The second time, it will return the second element, and so forth. After returning the last element of the array, the next invocation will return to the first element of the array again, and continue on with this second array, and so forth. Okay, so this is the closures CSBin, so we're obviously going to be using closures here. I also indicated that we're going to return a function that uses an array. So starting out, just going through my approach, going to assign a counter assigned to 0, and that will be our index, and we'll reset it back to 0 after the counter is no longer less than the array's length. So in our return function, we're just going to log the current array element indicated by our counter variable. Okay, so this is pseudocode, so we're going to declare counter variable at 0, and then return this function, and that function is going to return current element of array, if count is not count is less than the array's length. Count is not less than array's length. Then count equals 0, and return first element in array. Okay, starting up here with our count variable, assigning it to 0, and then we're going to return the balance function that takes no parameters. Or here, let me put all this inside. Oops. Okay, there we go. So then we'll check to see if count is less than array's length. Then we return the current array at count, and then we also want to increment count. So we got that. So increment count after we return that. So we return that, and then we can just use else here, and we're going to return. I don't want to open this up and how do I want to do this? Let's see, so we're going to return array at I need a reset count. Can I can I assign it in there? And then I want to make sure that I can actually do that. This should log, we're just going to log Saturday. So we should see, no, it's not. me see what our count is doing. So 0, 1, 2, 3. I may need to assign. I'm trying to think of ways to get. Maybe I'm tunnel vision to thinking like this. Let's see. I think I'm thinking of it too hard. I think I can just reset count to 0 and then return array that count and then increment it. Yeah. Yeah, so I was overthinking it. So what I originally wanted to do. I should have just stuck with it and not question myself. But yeah, there we go. So we take in an array, our count is 0, which is going to be our index for later on. Again, increment it because it's stored in a close over variable environment, so it saves our data. In this function, when we assign it, if count is less than array's length, which it is, it's going to return the first element, and then it's going to iterate, or it's going to increment it after we do it. And then the next time it'll be Saturday, and then increment to Sunday, and then, oh, no, this is no longer true, so then count is now 0, and then we log the first elements again, and then increment it again as well, and then we go back into this after that, back to Saturday. So cool. This was Challenge 9 of CSBin.